so it's me, Alexis. This is going to be your video for the new moon horoscope. There's a new moon happening on the 30th. It's going to be in Virgo, and yeah, I'm going to be telling you guys how it's going to go for you. Please watch this video if you are a Leo, Sun, or Rising, because this video will apply. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. Astrologically, let me go ahead and kind of tell you guys. So as I said before, this will be a new moon in Virgo on August 30th at 6 degrees, and the sun and moon are going to be conjunct, and on top of that, Mars will be joining in, so it's going to be like a nice little threesome, or three musketeers, whatever. So Mars, sun, and the moon, all in Virgo on this new moon. It's going to be so charged, it's going to be passionate, it's going to be assertive, direct, all that good Mars stuff. And on top of that, these three planets are going to be trine to the transiting Uranus, which is currently in Taurus. So with that trine, it's a really great way to keep things really nice and grounded, really nice and practical. So yeah, Leo, this is how it's going to affect you personally. So the new moon is going to be in Virgo again, and Virgo is ruling your second house. And on a literal level, the second house is the house of finances, it's the house of your money. On a psychological level, it's like your self-esteem and how you value yourself as a person. And lately, you've been sitting here going like, I need to be real clear and real, practical on how I value myself. So, this is a really great time for you to maybe literally, organize your finances. If you've been spending a lot of money, it's time to be practical, it's time to get real, it's time to save if you need to. It's time for you to kind of get flexible and organized in terms of your finances. So gaining clarity on your financial situation would be a great idea. Maybe with your financial situation, you've been kind of, it's been a little bit ambiguous, it has been a little bit unclear. Because it's been unclear, you're kind of nervous and kind of anxious about it. So this is the time to get clear and to get real. And maybe this could be applying to your sense of confidence. Maybe when it comes to, seeing how you are as a person, and valuing yourself, maybe, that journey has been a little bit confusing. Maybe you've been sitting here going, am I really, a person of value? Am I someone that's actually really worthy? I don't know if I'm worthy. Should I be worthy? And you're going to be taking those questions, and with this Virgo new moon, you will be trying to formulate not only a clear answer, but a practical, organized answer that you can use to utilize in your daily life, because that is what Virgo is all about. It's all about being clear. It's all about, being adaptable and flexible and being organized and practical at the end of the day. That is Virgo for you. And it's in your best interest too, because, like I said earlier, Virgo is going to, take place, this Virgo new moon is going to take place in your second house. And then Taurus, the Uranus in Taurus is going to be trine to this new moon. And Uranus is currently transiting through your 10th house. And the 10th house is the house of your career. When I think of the 10th house, I think of your life purpose and, what you really want to do in your life. In terms of answering the question of why am I here, the 10th house can answer that question for you. And some people answer that with career, some people answer that with their life purpose. That is the 10th house for you. And by solidifying your sense of self, by solidifying how you value and secure yourself, and by securing your finances, that is going to really stabilize your career or your goals. Because, you can't reach for your goals, you can't achieve your purpose in life if you're not stable enough to go out of your way to do so. In order to kind of, achieve, what you've always wanted to achieve, you have to be in a stable spot first. And to get that stability, you have to, follow through with this Virgo new moon. You have to be organized, you have to be practical, you have to be ready to be honest and critical. So yeah, Leo, in terms of this new moon, this new moon is going to be really great for you in terms of preparing yourself for achieving your goals. If you're trying to find a way to kind of achieve your dreams and get your dream career or whatever, this is a good preparatory period for you. This is kind of step one, or part one. And before you go along and do anything else, you got to do this first. Before you, go for your goals, you got to believe in yourself first. Before you achieve anything, you got to make sure that you're in the right condition to, make those goals. So yeah, this is definitely a time for you, Leo, to kind of just, ground yourself literally, and to really like ground yourself in the sense of, you know, placing self-esteem on yourself. I mean, come on, Leo. You're confident, you're charismatic, you're warm, you're generous. Like, you are known for these things. And think of this new moon as a period for you to really like harness those qualities, or to at least guarantee those qualities for your upcoming, you know, endeavors. So yeah, that is the astrological part of this reading. Let me go ahead and kind of flip over the tarot cards and see what the cards have to say. So yeah. Okay, so this kind of gives some nuance into the situation. You got the Judgment card, got the Fountain card, Eight of Swords. So I think these two are pretty tied together. At this point in your life, I feel like maybe you have been at a point where you've been judging a lot of things. For better or worse, you've been judging yourself, you've been judging your career, you've been in a place of judgment lately. You've been trying to, you know, settle your mind on certain matters in your life. However, you know, one of the negative judgments that you're making is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is a card where I believe that low-key, it means a lack of confidence. Usually, you know, on the surface level, when I see the Eight of Swords, I think of a person who is very guarded, a person who's very hostile, a person who is unwilling to see positively because they have to see the negative so that they can anticipate, you know, pain and upcoming, you know, hurts. And Leo, if this is where you are, you gotta get out. You know, you're a shining star. You are meant for so many great things. And the worst thing that you can do is, you know, limit yourself to hostility and, you know, weakness because you don't believe in yourself and the world around you. With the Eight of Swords, like if you look at this picture, the girl is fixated on the swords at her neck. She's too scared to look up and, you know, dream, and because she's scared of, you know, the pain that's gonna come with it. And, you know, this may be a reality check card, Leo, because, you know, at the end of the day, like, you can't escape pain. But what you can do is choose the pain that you want to participate in. And, you know, hopefully that pain is the pain you feel for inevitably believing in yourself. Because, you know, there is pain in believing in yourself because, you know, maybe not everybody will support you. And there's always going to be obstacles in the way. And obstacles are painful. And, you know, you have to believe that you are strong enough and able enough to overcome those sort of pains so that you can keep on going to achieve your dreams. But like as of right now, maybe you're sitting here going like, there's no way I can ever overcome that pain. There's no way I can kind of go out of my way to reach my dreams because I'm not strong enough to handle that pain. Like, no, shut up, Leo. You're totally worth it. You can totally get through it. It all just depends on how you judge yourself. And maybe, you know, with this Virgo second house thing going on, maybe even judging yourself too harshly. Maybe you're not giving yourself a break, and you really should if you want to get anywhere. Now, another judgment that you can make on the positive side is the Fountain card. And this card is exclusive to the Fountain Tarot deck. And another way that you could judge yourself is that you can, I mean, like I said, I think this was in the Gemini video. No, the Cancer video. I forgot. One of the earlier signs. And one of the other videos, you know, I told them like, you know, you have the opportunity to be whatever you want. You can literally be whatever you want if you know, set your mind to it. And Leo, like with the Judgment card, like it's telling you like another way that you could judge yourself is to, you know, think of yourself as someone who is infinite, as a person who has a lot of possibility. And Leo, that is true. You know, this is a positive judgment for you because, you know, if you have the power to believe that you can be whatever you want, that means you can also believe that you can withstand whatever you want because of the infinite possibilities out there. In a nutshell, it means that anything can really happen, for better or worse. And by being optimistic, by having this positive mindset on what you could be, like Leo, you can do it. Like, if there's anything about this spread that, you know, if there's like an overwhelming message that my deck is telling you guys, like, the message is you can do it. The only thing that's really stopping you now is you. Like, you are the only person holding yourself back from being the best you could be right now. The moment you stop that, it's over for everybody else. So, yeah, Leo, like, you know, believe in yourself. You know, you could either, you have so much power. You could either have the power to restrict yourself and not really get anywhere and to be stuck in negativity, or you could believe that you can be anything, you know, positive or negative, but no matter what it is, you'll get through it. And, you know, part of, you know, this mindset requires a strong sense of confidence and stability within yourself. And lo and behold, that is where the new moon is happening for you. This is a new opportunity to be honest and clear, empowering, and, you know, organized for yourself. So, yeah, Leo, this is pretty much my video for you. I hope it all resonates. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great new moon.